Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here, with your fire weather outlook for day 1. We have a critical risk for wildfires today that encompasses far east central Nevada, far northwestern Arizona, most of Utah, and northwestern Colorado. Seeing the critical fire weather risks today include St. George, Utah, Grand Junction, Colorado, Cedar City, Utah, Clifton, Colorado, and Washington, Utah. And we have an elevated fire risk today that encompasses eastern and southeastern Nevada, north central and northwestern Arizona, far northwestern New Mexico, northern and southeastern Utah, parts of Colorado, most of Wyoming, far southwestern Montana, and southeastern Idaho for that elevated fire risk. Now, over here, there's a chance for isolated dry thunderstorms today in northeastern and eastern Arizona and western New Mexico. Dry thunderstorms are thunderstorms without precipitation. Dry thunderstorms are thunder and lightning without any precipitation because the air is dry and any precipitation will evaporate before reaching the ground. Dry thunderstorms are more dangerous than regular thunderstorms because if lightning hits the ground, it can cause a fire, and could get out of control. So, again, dry thunderstorms are thunderstorms, thunder and lightning without any form of precipitation. So, yeah. And those two could ignite a fire, especially if the ground is completely dry, in which it is, and the air is dry, so the precipitation will evaporate before reaching the ground. Anyway, going into the synopsis. So, critical fire weather area for southern and central Utah, far northern Arizona, and northwestern Colorado. The synopsis: an expansive mid-level anticyclone will build over the southwest, while broad mid-level troughing persists across much of the Intermountain West and Great Basin. Between these two features, enhanced deep layer west-southwesterly flow will be maintained across the Great Basin into the northern and central Rockies. Great Basin into the central Rockies, diurnal heating amid a dry, warm, and antecedent air mass will lead to another day of widespread single-digit to lower teens relative humidity. At the same time, deep boundary layer mixing into the enhanced flow aloft will favor breezy and gusty west-southwesterly surface winds area-wide. Across southern and central Utah, far northern Arizona, and northwest Colorado, the overlap of 20 to 25 mile per hour sustained surface winds and single-digit relative humidity will result in critical fire weather conditions, given highly receptive fuels and several ongoing wildfires across the region. The 00Z TUS observed sounding sampled an increase in mid-level moisture that is being drawn northward along the western periphery of the expansive mid-level anticyclone. Along the northern edge of the deeper moisture plume, inverted V soundings in 0.60 to 0.75 inch PW will promote isolated dry thunderstorms across parts of eastern Arizona and western New Mexico during the afternoon. These storms will pose a risk of dry, erratic outflow winds and lightning-induced ignitions over dry fuels. So, anyway, that's your day 1 fire weather outlook. So, anyway, stay safe in these areas today, and please, and I beg you, avoid outdoor burning. I repeat, avoid outdoor burning. There's already a lot of fires ongoing. in these areas, and the last thing we need is a new fire. Okay, so please avoid outdoor burning at all costs, as just one little spark will ignite a fire. Okay? And for the few people who smoke, heaven knows why. No offense, but still, I feel like it's a dirty habit. But in any event, for those for those few people who smoke, please make sure your cigarette is out before you throw it away. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground. Do not throw cigarettes on the ground, okay? Even if they're not lit. Because 1, that's littering. 2, it could cause a fire. And make sure the cigarette is out before you throw it in the trash. Otherwise, you'll start a fire there too. So, stay safe in these areas today, and my Day 2 fire weather risk will come out later today or this evening. Take care.